The PlayStation 5, while it already has a pretty solid lineup and slate of games announced from Ratchet & Clank, Demon's Souls, there are definitely a lot of games that are still in the works. They did not blow their load with the last event, and there is rumored to be an August state of play, and some big rumors are coming from a new video from the YouTuber Moore's Law is Dead. I'll talk about that a little bit and what that game possibly could be, what I'd like it to be. And Ghost of Tsushima came out a little while ago, and it is being received very, very well. Sales numbers are through the roof, and it's actually the fastest selling new IP from a first party on the PlayStation 4. Yes, that's a little bit of a mouthful and quite the criteria, but that is pretty impressive. We'll talk why in just a little bit, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on the game, playing quite a bit of it at this point. Alright, first of all, PlayStation 5 unannounced launch title will be the revival of a big PlayStation franchise, new God of War, to be revealed during August state of play. So obviously, Sony and their first party team, they have quite a few first party teams, and they are working on a bunch of different games. Yes, you saw the announcements of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, you saw Spider-Man, and you saw a couple other games, Housemarque's game that I am completely forgetting the name of. All that is fine and dandy, but they've got a lot of other unannounced stuff in the works, and another PlayStation 5 launch title is going to be announced very soon, and it will be the return of a big franchise that is associated with the PlayStation brand. In a new video, YouTuber Moore's Law is Dead reported that a source who confirmed many of the details of the Xbox Game Showcase before the airing of the event revealed that Sony will show another PlayStation 5 launch title during a new state of play that should air sometime in August. This game will mark the return of a PlayStation franchise that used to be big, and apparently Mark Cerny himself is working on it. That verbiage and that tagline of used to be a big PlayStation brand makes me think that it's not a game like Silent Hill, because I don't really associate Silent Hill with PlayStation. If it's a PlayStation brand, I'm thinking Jak and Daxter, I'm thinking something like maybe Legacy of Kain. If we're talking about franchises that have gone to the wayside and used to be very popular, I think Jak and Daxter is the one that really fits that bill, because that's a franchise so many people want to see make a comeback, and obviously it has not been seen in quite a while. Additionally, this source cited by Moore's Law is Dead revealed that a new God of War is also going to be revealed during the August state of play. The direct sequel to the 2018 PlayStation 4 exclusive is apparently releasing in late 2021. I don't think that's too much of a shock. Late 2021 is actually earlier than I expected, but when you're talking about release windows that far away, everything is super fluid. There was like a track record for a while, and I was getting pretty annoyed by this. You guys know how I feel about delays more so than other people. I'm never of that mindset, you know, delay the game until it's ready. I mean, delay the game until it's ready, absolutely. However, I don't think that it needs to be mutually exclusive, that games have a release date announced and you have to delay the game over and over again versus delaying the game. What I'm trying to say is you can announce a release date that you're comfortable with more often than not and try to hit that release date rather than delaying games all the time. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Everybody's got a billion games to play anyway, so I don't think it's the worst issue in the world, just something to note. But yeah, God of War in late 2021 would be a little bit earlier than I expected, because these days I associate game development time with closer to 3.5 to 4 years rather than, you know, just 3 years, or 3.5 would be 2018, early 2018 to 2021. That would be 3.5 years, but usually more often than not, you're looking at 4.5 years. Like, think about Uncharted 4 to Last of Us 2. That was, I believe, 4 years. Think about Infamous Second Son to Ghost of Tsushima. That was a very long time, but that's because these games are getting incredibly ambitious these days. There's also, obviously, the Silent Hill game is reportedly developed by Sony Japan Studios and will be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. That's another game entirely, I think. I would love to see Killzone make a comeback, man. I know Guerrilla is working on Wild West, Forbidden West, I should say, but I need a quality multiplayer game on PlayStation, man. Whether it be Killzone, whether it be Resistance. I used to play the hell out of those two games when I was in high school. Killzone 2 was my jam in summer of 2009. I remember staying up until 5 a.m. every night grinding on that game. Resistance 2 was an awesome game. I think we need a multiplayer game. I'm not saying go the route of every game as a multiplayer game or you focus multiplayer. No, Sony seems to be the standard bearer of quality single player experiences, but I do want that one defining quality multiplayer experience, and Killzone really offered me that on the PlayStation 3. Resistance was a great one as well. But at this point, it seems more so that Sony is working on these big-budget single-player games, which I absolutely love. I dig the single-player games, but just that one defining multiplayer game, I think, could go a very long way. Nevertheless, that State of Play event is reported to be happening sometime in August, and it's going to be point-counterpoint here on out with the Microsoft event just happening. Sony's event, first event, is in the books. You know it's going to be one partner has their showcase, then the other one will slap back, and it'll just be going on and on. I think this generation is going to be a lot of fun coming up, amidst all of the toxicity that you are going to see on social media over pieces of plastic. But nevertheless, lastly, I do want to note that on Sony's PlayStation Twitter account, they noted Ghost of Tsushima is now PS4's fastest selling first-party original IP debut, with more than 2.4 million units sold through globally in its first 3 days of sales. Congratulations, Sucker Punch Production, and thank you to fans around the world for taking part in Jin's journey. Very happy about this number. I said that this is the game that might really elevate Sucker Punch and their profile. It doesn't have like a 90 plus on Metacritic, but damn it, I am really enjoying this game. And what's interesting is, I remember my first couple of hours with the game, I was not that big of a fan. I thought the story was kind of generic. I thought Jin was bland as hell as the main character, but then I played more of it. I thought the gameplay got better as you got more abilities. I thought the story got exponentially better after certain story elements occurred. I won't go into that detail, but seeing Jin's evolution throughout the game, that's very, very cool to see. And, you know, he gets a little bit better, to put it mildly, let's just say that, but his journey becoming the Ghost is really the drawing factor of the game. Open world is gorgeous, visuals are stunning, side quests, I'm not crazy about them, but going through the main story right now, really, really enjoying it, and the gameplay also gets exponentially better. Like, the gameplay's solid in the beginning, but I wasn't really feeling it like a lot of other people. Then you get more abilities, you get different stances, and man, the game just gets so much better after you just put in a couple of hours. I'm not even saying the game is bad early on, but a couple of hours in, I think it gets exponentially better. Like, right now, probably one of my top games of the year, based on the quality level of it. But I still got a ways to go, so do bear that in mind until I am completely finished with it. But really excited to see them selling really well with this game. Sucker Punch deserves it, and it's going to be interesting to see where they go in the future in terms of what they're going to do. I would love to see another Infamous game, man. I'm always going to be high on Infamous games. Sly Cooper. Sly ended on a cliffhanger the last time we saw him. Come on, a new Sly Cooper game would be awesome, but a lot of options for Sucker Punch and where they want to go in the future. Hopefully, we can shave down the development time somehow. I know Ghost of Tsushima was this huge game, but it'd be nice if Sucker Punch could put out a game like every 4 years or so, but I get it. That's me complaining about something that really they have no control over, and if they want to make games of this quality level, it's going to take a long time. But more Sucker Punch games is something that I definitely want. They're one of my favorite studios in the world today, and Ghost of Tsushima once again proves that. Infamous Collection, how about that? Infamous 1 and 2, two sorely missed games. A lot of people didn't play them on the PlayStation 3. Bring that back on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 in some sort of collection with Festival of Blood. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, an unannounced launch PlayStation 5 title will be revealed soon. New God of War to be revealed in August. State of Play and Ghost of Tsushima selling incredibly well. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.